What's up guys, today I'm bringing you a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, and because you guys wanted some more lower tier battles, I'm bringing you this NU battle versus Mike. And before we begin, if you guys can leave a like, that would be fantastic, and let's try and reach the goal of 500 likes on this Wi-Fi battle. Your support is greatly appreciated. So as you can see, I'm using this manual rain team which I made a while back. And Mike is also using a pretty offensive team. I've never actually beaten Mike in a Wi-Fi battle, and he's a really strong player, so you guys should definitely check out his channel. I'll be leaving his channel link down below, so definitely go check him out. And with that being said, let's get into this battle and let's see how I do. So I'm gonna be leading off with my Excelgar, as he's gonna be leading off with this Electabuzz. I'm gonna set up my Rain because I don't want him to be something weird like Choice Specs and then knock out my Excelgar, so that's why I'm gonna go for the Rain Dance, as he's gonna go for the Volt Switch. And I do have Damp Rock on this Excelgar, which means that my Rain is gonna last longer and he's gonna Volt Switch out into his Mesprit, as I'm gonna get up my first layer of spikes and he's gonna knock out my Excelgar with the Zen Headbutt, revealing that he's a physical Mesprit. Now usually physical Mesprits are Choice Scarf Mesprits, so knowing this, I'm gonna go into my Ferroseed, and even if he's not locked into Zen Headbutt, there's not much Mesprit can do to a Ferroseed, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to get up my Stealth Rocks, because Mike does not have a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger on his team, and these entry hazards are gonna help me rack up damage on his team. So he's gonna go for the Drain Punch with this Pangoro, and surprisingly my Ferroseed takes this Drain Punch coming from this Adamant Life Orb Iron Fist Pangoro, and I'm gonna go for the Lead Seed just to get some more residual damage on this Pangoro, and he's gonna finish me off with one more Drain Punch. I was hoping he will go for the knockoff, expecting me to go into my Mesprit, but he really had no reason to go for the knockoff because Mesprit cannot do too much to a Pangoro. So my Ferroseed is gonna go down, and now I can just bring in my Ludicolo, which is a big threat to his team, and there's nothing on his team which can take 2 hits from this Ludicolo. So I'm gonna go right for the Hydro Pump, as I'm able to connect luckily, and I'm able to take out his Pangoro. So now he's gonna go into his Hariyama, and this Hariyama is most likely Assault Vest because that's the most popular and common set in NU, and there's not much my Ludicolo can do to this Assault Vest Hariyama. So I'm gonna go into my own Hariyama, as he's gonna go for the Fake Out, and he cannot stay in with his Hariyama on my Hariyama, because if he lets his Hariyama get weakened, then my Ludicolo just sweeps his team. So knowing this, I'm gonna go for the knockoff, expecting him to switch out, as he does go into Seismitoad, and I'm able to knock off his leftovers, and I'm able to weaken the Seismitoad, which is fantastic because the Seismitoad is the only thing that's stopping my Kabutops from wrecking his team. So I'm gonna go into my Mesprit, as he's gonna get up his Stealth Rocks, and here he's gonna make a nice play. He's gonna predict me to go for the Rain Dance with my Mesprit, and he's gonna go into Simisage, and this was essentially a free switch for him. And because my Ferroseed is gone down, so I don't have anything to switch into the Simisage, so I'm gonna stay in with my Mesprit, as he's gonna hit me up with this Life Orb Leaf Storm. It's just gonna do a lot of damage, and I'm gonna retaliate back with this Ice Shock, but it does not take him out, and he barely hangs on with like 1 HP. And now his ability Overgrow is activated, which means that he will be able to knock out my Mesprit with the -2 Leaf Storm. So realizing this, I'm gonna go into my Hariyama and save my Mesprit for later, because it does have Healing Wish, and I can use it to set up Rain once again. So Simisage is gonna go down, and now he's gonna go into Electabuzz. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch, and because I'm an Assault Vest Hariyama, I'm gonna completely eat this up, and I'm gonna go for the knockoff because it's my best play. And he goes into his Mesprit for some reason, expecting me to go for the close combat, and I'm gonna knock off his Choice Scarf, and he's at a range where a Bullet Punch will be able to knock him out. So I'm gonna knock out his Mesprit, as he ends up bringing out his Seismitoad, and the way he brought this thing out, I was pretty sure it was over for my Hariyama, but he misses his Hydro Pump, which really sucks for him, and I'm able to finish him off with the close combat. I think he should have went for the Earth Power to finish off my Hariyama, but nonetheless sucks for him. So he's gonna bring in his own Hariyama at this point, and he's gonna go for the Fake Out to knock out my Hariyama, and holy crap, I'm saying Hariyama so much. So this Fake Out is gonna knock out my Hariyama, and I'm gonna go into my Kabutops, as Electabuzz and this Hariyama are the only Pokemon left on his team, and I will be able to knock him out easily with this waterfall in the rain. So I'm gonna knock him out, and his Electabuzz is gonna be the last Pokemon on his team. And because my rain is gonna end on this turn, I will not be able to knock him out with the Aqua Jet even after the Stealth Rocks and the Spikes damage, because this Electabuzz is probably a Violite, as I'm not seeing any item, and a Violite Electabuzz is pretty common. So he's gonna survive my Aqua Jet and knock me out with the Thunderbolt, and this is gonna come down to the wire, as my last two Pokemon are Mesprit and this Ludicolo. So he's gonna outspeed me, and he's gonna go for this T-Bolt, as I'm able to take it because Ludicolo does have a pretty good special defense, and I'm gonna knock him out with this Giga Drain, and that's gonna be a 2-0 victory in my favor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next battle. So with that being said, thanks for watching and have a good day.